Hey bitches. Okay, so I'm finally gonna start playing this game, but I'm so scared because I have to push new game again, and y'all know what happens when you push one of these buttons. I mean, I think I could push continue. I think I have it left off at the beginning of the chapter, but I don't know. I don't want to push it. Let me get scared again. Oh my god. Okay, and I can basically take off my headphones and close my eyes, but you know, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm trying not to be scared. So here it goes, y'all. I'm gonna push it. Okay. Well, let me just click load game to see what I have saved. If it scares me again, you know what? Okay. Oh, bitch. Okay. So I don't think it's scary when you push load game, but I'm gonna restart it because the recording I didn't work, so I'm gonna have to restart this. You know what, bitch? Okay. Oh. Okay, bitch. Okay, so we had a cat this time instead. Okay. Not so scary. Okay, I'm gonna read this time. I wasn't gonna read last time, but I'll read this time. The Ermengarde Mansion. I mean, it's cute. I mean, I want to live in a mansion one day. It's cute. I like the, little window, the balcony. It has like an attic, kind of creepy. Okay. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte. Charlotte sounds like a blonde girl, but we all know that the scary lady in this game got black hair, so I want to know what's the tea on that ghost. The mansion has stood since the 1620s and a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, I wonder why, the great house was eventually left uninhabited, and that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things with cries and howls that filled the nights and fears today of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed house aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, those stories remain much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legends, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that the stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside wait to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Thanks, bitch. Isabella Swan. This is basically a...
Hello?
Oh,
Isabella?
I didn't answer your phone call, bitch.
Are you there?
Like, chill.
Where are you?
Okay, so like I was saying, this is basically like Twilight. This is Rosalie. Okay. Okay, so anyways, hello is, oh, she already said it, I don't gotta say that shit again. A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose! I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
Dang, she's not even letting her speak.
You chickened out.
Girl, chill.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
It is beautiful.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez,
It
never
is.
mind those rumors. Ghosts
Yes,
aren't
they are,
real
dude.
after all. And even if they are, which they are not,
They are.
they can't do anything.
They can.
They're nothing but spirits.
No, they not.
You don't know that! They might be listening or watching right
See,
now,
I'm this bitch.
and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
For real.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe
It's
it or not, it's better to be careful.
True, Isabel.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
I watched a show where that happened. Well, it wasn't a sofa, it was the mattress, and, like, smelled really bad. It was like a hotel or something, they found the dead body. And I was like, damn, baby.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella.
I
Loosen up.
I could not work if I found that body. I'd be like, you know what? The gig is canceled. New job with this.
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Okay.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Then we were on the phone with her for 2 minutes. That's crazy. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Becca.
Oh, that?
Oh, I
It's
didn't
just
even read
Rose.
that. Hold on, let me go back. I look up from my phone and see Rebecca. Becca giving me a questioning look.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started? You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
What's her job? Like, what she thinks she's gonna do, not go there?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
Good.
And besides,
You're
a
real
job
fun.
is a job. Gotta do what you gotta
True.
do to make a living.
Oh, as soon as those words will leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the
Yeah.
time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
Okay.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Let me work in real
They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
It's so She got a diary. Oh, this is profiles. Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. But she's Filipino. Like, I guess Filipinos sometimes have Spanish last names, so sounding last names. She a Gemini, so you know, that's my friend. Estate agent, she's Catholic. She's a fine arts undergraduate. Fine arts undergraduate, but she's working in realty. I guess it's realistic, to be honest. A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
Okay, but she's a teacher. Like, what money you got, girl? Like, she probably need to borrow money from me.
Or Ashton. We can always let you
Okay,
borrow,
Ashton.
and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect when she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few
Okay,
weeks.
those are lit though, so... She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk! They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
Okay, and
You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at
maybe
it.
she wants to. Oh shit. Okay. Branching tree. I did the good route already, I think, which ups her relationship with her. And maybe I should do the bad route. Nah, because I stopped the other game, so I'll do the good route. You're not my mom. Okay.
Hey! I eat other things too.
See, that bitch likes me. Okay. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster, the same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow
That's
at
not
me.
going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
That bitch dirty, like, throw your shit away. Like, why's she leaving half-eaten cup noodles on the floor? Like,
You're
what's she
just
doing with her life?
exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Green beans? No. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
Okay, they probably didn't expire.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year. In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
Oh, she shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny, distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there is only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
She says more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly if I'm looking for the exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Thanks,
Girl,
Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
She probably got no food in her fridge.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here.
Why does
You
bitch
have to
phone
take a
got
break
money? That's my
sometime.
real question.
And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
Girl,
And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you
Just don't
earned
pay
hard
her
for
back.
yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
Oh, I nod in response. I've only taken her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has something to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snapped me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
But this bitch just said she don't got money, and now she like, waste your money on me, bitch.
You bet!
Like, go eat that food in your fridge. Oh, with a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on the next week's lesson plan, or trying at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Ah, this is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own?
The bitch just has a cough, like, chill.
I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She has a cold for a couple of days now, something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. It happens. Like, bitches be getting colds in the summer. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Luke was being stubborn
You shouldn't
now.
even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There is no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is the one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Wow, look at that face.
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation in my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out on the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Oh, this elevator music, okay. Starbucks, There's her job, bar realty. A library, a hotel, called the Sleepy Sheep Inn. Sir Antiques, Miss Flowers, and a bar. Apparently everyone in Luxborn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up to the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We give a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has a way of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading my papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway. Bye, Ash.
Guess again.
That voice.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Ash chuckled and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Did I just say Ashhole on there? Bye, stupid Ashhole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. At the mansion. Updated journal. Damn, so we're just gonna skip October 17th over him. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. Oh, it looks pretty here. Like when it was our rainy day. These windows look mad clean. Okay, I live here. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. Well, Ansem Village is just a few miles away, so this place is pretty close by then. Everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be like, that place is cursed.
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in their house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
Me, trying to find a reason.
You never know.
No, I'm a taxi driver, scaring her. He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. Yo, I'm home alone right now. This shit low-key scary. Watch something happen, okay. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. But she's waiting for Rose, bitch. Like, it sounds like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it, however, with my own copy of the keys dangled uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. With this creepy mansion, these blonde bitches, this weird artwork here. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antique, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever, as though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again.
Rose?
Oh my god, why did that scare me? Oh my god. Okay. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
Damn that big ass house. That echo. My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. You know what? Something scary's gonna happen. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll ever hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Oh my god, why did... You know what? I just keep getting scared from the little shit. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Girl... What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She's probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try
Maybe they don't
again.
get signal inside the house. But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
No answer. This isn't going to work. This place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mountains. You know what? I don't want to play this anymore. Taking a couple of steps forward, I noticed something moving above the grand staircase.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you?
It's not Rose, bitch.
Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out.
No, bitch.
Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going.
Bitch, we're about to get jump scared on me. Oh, bitch, I'm so scared. Okay. I didn't read it. Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Oh my god. Okay. Growing desperate. Try to contact her number again. What should be something scary? What should be something? Okay. Wait. Did I read it? Oh shit. I don't remember. Come on, please give me something. Oh wait. Oh, I already said that. Okay. But please, Lord. No, bitch.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's a heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from
Rose,
her.
come on. Where are you?
I'm
Did she not hear that noise?
What? The attic? Why?
Mandarin to go there? Hell nah, bitch. With how deep inside the mansion, the attic, because there's barely any signal there, no wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places she has to go make me fetch her in the creepiest room of this place, is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen a real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. It branches out to two major wings in the mansion, the east and west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side. That's a little too much. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hallway opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs up the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. You know what, bitch? I know something scary happens here. But I put down the volume because I'm loving it. Why is my volume so high up? Y'all saw that shit? You know what? Let me just leave it here. Okay. It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Ugh, cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambiance of the estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe the phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Ugh, shut up, brain, you are not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? You know what? Okay. What the hell was that? That's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said, to think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my own outlandish backwater country beliefs. I'm always strive to be a model employee, but not this time, no. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Just to check. She's stupid for doing that. She's stupid. No, I didn't take a back look. You know what? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like
letter?
a letter. Oh my god. Why not? That's the name of the game. Lying on the ground, just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Don't pick it up, bitch. Don't pick it up. No, you fucking stupid. You know what? You dumbass bitch. This is why you about to get killed, because you fucking want to pick up something on the floor. You should just left it on the floor, deadass. Bye! Okay, there we go. My bad. Okay. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her, though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it. But with great care, I open it, and what I read shakes me to my core.
What?
Help me, help me,
What?
help me, help me,
Oh my
help
God.
me, help. Oh, why am I reading that part? Yo, look at her. Oh. Nothing but the words help me fill this page. All of it's plainly written with a crimson shaded pen. It looks like blood, bitch. Or blood. See, I was right. I gulp like that. The same phrase just goes on and on until send this to 5 people or else, bitch.
Send this to 5 people or else. Or else what?
Oh, she about to die,
Or else
bitch.
what?
You shouldn't have asked because I know that bitch about to pop up. I know she gonna pop up here. And I don't want to play it anymore. As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the page and ping into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing on the second page, but there's
No.
nothing.
Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Holding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next to me has frozen on the spot. Oh, bitch. Okay. No. Ew, that's on toenail. It's like girl got a pedicure. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet will move completely paralyzed out of terror. If I pray, I think I'll skip completely to this, and in this one I can either die or move on. I don't want to look up because I'm going to be so fucking scared. Oh my god, Isabella. This game is... I fucking hate scary games. Okay. If you close your eyes and pray, she's gonna kill you. Just, okay, look up, bitch. Look up, bitch. Let's see which branch I took. You know what? I should have just skipped all this, but I didn't want to pray. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. Okay, bitch. I'm about to be strong. I got courage. If I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I'll know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze. Okay. Ooh, bitch. You know what? No. Please don't hurt me. Without thinking, I stumble towards the door. I struggle to open it, but it won't budge. I have to do a QTE, but I don't know what it is. Why now? Why won't it open? My heart sinks as reality dawns in. I'm locked in. I locked in with that thing. It slowly approaches me as I run to the door, violently back and forth. No! No! Hell no, bitch! Hell no! Woo, bitch! Woo! Oh my god, y'all. Y'all don't even know. She was getting too fucking close. And that Z button, I had to... okay. Yes. With her flying things open, and I couldn't have been happier. My god. That was too fucking stressful. I'm about to pee myself. Okay. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and don't look back. Hell no, bitch. My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway, I find myself atop the grand staircase. My chest feels so tight, like it's going to burst, but that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips and I find myself falling. How fucking dumbass. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
Go away.
While looking for her missing colleague, Isabella Santos finds a mysterious letter in the Ermengarde mansion's attic. Driven to fear by what she read inside, thinking it's the place cursed at work, she hurried to leave the place only to meet there's another page. Like, okay, cause maybe she got knocked the fuck out. The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness.